So let's start. Most people think a security breach sounds like a window breaking in the night. But in 2026, the biggest heists happen in total silence. They happen when you're scrolling through a feed or sipping your morning coffee. The door to your life isn't made of wood anymore, it is made of data. And now, for the most people, that door is unlocked. Good evening, I'm Lakshmi Mini, and welcome to Cyber Aware Thursday. We are NCORE Foundation, India's first cyber rehabilitation enabler. We don't just talk about the problem, we build the bridge for those who have fallen victim to the digital dark. Tonight is a landmark session because we stand here as a proud MOU partner with Kerala Police Cyberdome, the high-tech heartbeat of our state's defense, cyber defense, I would say, and global benchmark for collaborative policing. The mission is fueled by our incredible partners, Global Shaper Thiruvananthapuram, Cybersplunk, and Offenso. Together, we are turning this Thursday into a turning point. You've seen hackathons where people build apps for convenience, right? HACCP is a hackathon for a cause. Last year, it took a stand for the innocence of our children. And this year, they are raising the shield for the entire nation. To the students and faculty and the techies and everybody who has joined us tonight, this is your invitation. You aren't here to listen, you are here to become the change makers. We want you to move from being mere users of technology to being its protectors, the creators. HACCP is where your code meets the country's security. To set the context for why this is practical awareness is actually the strongest weapon, let me invite a visionary who bridges the gap between technology and human safety. Our advisor and former chairman of Computer Society of India, Mr. R. Sharavanakumar, sir. Sir?
Namaskar. Thank you, Lakshmi. Iniya Malai Vanakkam. Shubha Sahayanam Evarkum. Good evening, everyone. We live in a world where we lock our front doors every night, yet we often leave our digital doors wide open. Every time we click a link, scan a QR code, or download an app, we are making a choice about our safety. The uncomfortable truth is this: cyber criminals don't just hack systems anymore. They hack people, they use our curiosity, our fear, and our trust against us. That is why tonight is so important. We aren't here to give you a technical lecture or to scare you. We are here to showcase HACCP, a flagship initiative by the Kerala Police Cyberdome. Think of HACCP as a bridge. It takes the elite knowledge of law enforcement and cybersecurity experts and turns it into a practical toolkit for you, the citizen. Whether you are a student, a professional, or a parent, this initiative is designed to ensure that you aren't just a target, but a defender. In the next 1 hour, we are going to cut through the noise. You'll hear from the frontline officers who see these threats every single day. Our goal is simple. By 8 p.m. tonight, you will walk away with the digital peace of mind that comes from knowing exactly how to protect yourself and your family. Knowledge is the only antivirus that never expires. So let's get started and see how the Cyberdome is making India safer, one Cyber Aware Thursday at a time. To show us exactly how these frameworks work on the ground, I'm honored to pass the floor to our Cyberdome experts. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sharavanakumar, sir. And joining from the front line is the Cyberdome team, ladies and gentlemen. And we have with us Supercop, who has been the pillar of Cyberdome since 2017 and is now leading the high-stakes dark web operations team, Mr. Rajiv Kumar. And with him, we have a techie with over 20 years of expertise in risk management and governance. He serves as a CISO at Second Shore and a Deputy Commander Honorary at Kerala Police Cyberdome. Please welcome Mr. Rajiv and Mr. Georgie. So over to you both.
Thank you, Lakshmi. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for the splendid introduction about HACCP, and thank you, Sharavanakumar sir, also. So I know it's already 7 in the evening. You all will be going back from your work and tired and all. But let me take some time from you. Anyway, so I don't know how many of you already know about Kerala Police Cyberdome. I know everyone will be knowing about cyber cells, cyber police stations in every state. And from the Kerala police also, we do have the cyber cells, the cyber police stations, and all the districts from the state. We have 20 police districts, and we have 20 police stations, cyber police stations, exclusively dealing with cyber crimes in all these all these districts also. And for the cyber crime support, we have cyber cells also in every district, or every police district. But Cyber Dome actually is one among that wing, but with a difference. We have, as I said, we have the cyber cells, we have the cyber police stations who are dealing with the cyber crimes, which already happened. Crime is happening, and the victim, there will be a victim. There will be loss of money, loss of reputation. Many things will follow. And after that, the post investigation will happen in the cyber police station or a cyber cell. But Cyber Dome's vision, it's a new wing, as I said. It came into being from 2016. Actually, it started as a project. We have cyber cells and cyber police stations, but why do we need another wing, another cyber wing? That may be a basic question you all may ask. But what we identified is that, like Lakshmi and Sarvana Kumar sir rightly mentioned in the start of the introduction, cybercrime, as you all know, you all are in that platform. As you all know, it's growing exponentially. It's like every second the scenarios are changing, new threats are coming. Now the attacks, it's actually borderless. Any crime in the past scenario, when the police is dealing with crimes, it has a jurisdictional aspect and it has jurisdictional boundaries also. But when we deal with the cyber crime, as you all know, it is beyond boundaries. Anywhere in the world, like a problem anywhere in the world is a problem to us also. So they can from anywhere around the world, a offender can like perpetrate a crime. So there is no kind of a jurisdiction or a boundary issues. So with that boundaryless crime, it is very difficult for Kerala Police as an organization alone or as a department alone to tackle this borderless crime. It is almost impossible. As you all know, how much will be the strength of Kerala Police? Maybe 60,000 or 70,000 police personnel working in the field. And for the cyber thing also, we have the cyber wing of around 3,000 or 4,000 police personnel working in cyber wing of Kerala Police from the entire strength. So as you all know, it is almost impossible to deal with a crime which has a borderless nature, and it doesn't make sense also. So that is where we identified the issue that with the department alone we can solve the thing. So that is where we came up with the Cyber Dome initiative, because for a global problem, we need a global solution also. We need the global participation. We need the stakeholder participation to tackle the crime. So that is where we engage Cyber Dome as a PPP model, where we are engaging with other stakeholders also. Like there are two types of engagement what we are doing: the private, like the organizational level engagement, and like engagement with as individuals also, professionals with engaging with professionals in individual basis. So a classic example for that engagement is one among my co-presenter who is joined here, Mr. Georgie. He actually he joined Cyber Dome even before I joined Cyber Dome. He came there. He was working along us with us even before I joined Cyber Dome. He is actually working he's a techie. He's working in a private firm, but still he is engaged with Cyber Dome as much as how much I am engaged with Cyber Dome. So you will see that also in his presentation and while he talking also. So so that both kind of two types of engagement we are actually doing, because we realize that the stakeholder partnership is very important for dealing with this cybercrime. So that is where we started engaging with the stakeholders. Like we engage with a lot of NGOs. NCORE is also engaging with us right now. We have engagement with the NECMEC. ICMEC is also engaging. We have engagement with the CDAC, the banking financial sector, the IT sector, every stakeholder, the academia, the NGOs and all we are actually engaging to tackle the cybercrime in a proactive manner. So as I said, when cyber cells or cyber police stations, what they are doing is a crime happens and they are doing the post investigation. But what Cyberdome is actually engaged about is or concerned about is to proactively deal with the cyber crime before it happens. So that is what our objective to tackle the cyber crime in a proactive manner with the stakeholder participation. So Cyberdome is such a platform where all these individuals and organizations, stakeholders will come, deliberate, discuss, and devise solutions so that we can effectively tackle the cyber crimes before it happens. So in that sense, we have a lot of initiatives. Like one among such initiatives is the HAC'KP hackathon, what we are actually telling about today. And we have another initiative like KidGlow, which is very awareness based, specifically for children. As we know, there are the times actually happen because of the lack of knowledge, and it's happened mostly to children also. They are the most vulnerable part. That is where we engage, and we came up with the initiative called KidGlow also. And we now have the SOC system in India. We have an exclusive SOC, security operations, cyber security operations center for the police department, and first in India to develop such a solution in India to have a police specific SOC. So we have the dark web operations and a lot of the cyber forensics, and cyber security is one other major area where we look into. And other major initiative is the R&D, where we engage with these kind of stakeholders and participants to devise or to build police specific solutions, which can effectively help police in their digital policing. So we have the R&D wing. So all these wings are supported by our volunteer team from the deliberation to building it, to operating it, to continually maintaining it, and to scale it. So in all that sense, our volunteers and the stakeholders are also engaging and participating as much police department is doing the same way. So that kind of a participation is there, and that kind of a model is Cyberdome. So that is the basic difference between cyber cells or cyber police station and the Cyberdome, and that's the basic objective of Cyberdome also. So as I said, one of our main initiative is these kind of hackathons. We do these kind of hackathons when we identified that we need to have these participation from the individuals, IT professionals from the academy, the students and all, where we can brainstorm and get police specific solutions which can be built, operated, and which can tackle or effectively handle cyber crimes. So that is where we started the initiative with a lot of hackathons. It started in 2018 actually. 2018 we started at CORE, and in 2020 during the COVID period also we came up with the HAC'KP brand. That is where the HAC'KP is established as a brand. In 2020, what we did is that we had around 7 problem statements floated, and we got participation from around 1,500 participants from around India. And it was as it was the COVID time, it was conducted fully online also. So we projected the problem statements, and we got some kind of POCs only, like people will come present their ideas, and the best idea will get the prize money, and they will go actually. So what we identified from the experience in HAC'KP 2020 is that as police, as a department, we don't get a final solution which can be taken over or which can be implemented in police. We get the ideas only, but we don't get a solution as a complete solution which can be used by Kerala police or which can be scaled to the national level. So we changed that. We made little changes to the even later on in HACCP 2021, where we came up with only one problem statement, which was to identify like the surveillance over the dark web. And what we did is that we took participation from as individuals only, not as a team. They are not coming as a team or like engaging with us as a team. The participant will come as an individual, and after that we will select them, like mentor them over a period, and build police specific solutions only. We projected only one problem statement, and we give the mentorship for that team. And after that we build the solution. We have the mentors, like the mentors are also our volunteers who support and give mentorship, so that we can build whatever we intended to build. So in 2021, what happened is that we get a very useful solution, GraphNull, which Kerala Police is still using for monitoring the dark web and dark web investigation and all. So it was a breakthrough for the HACCP initiative in that year. So in 2-3 years, we had some kind of administrative changes and all, and we scaled the HACCP, and we were scaling the GraphNull and building and continue developing the GraphNull only for 2-3 years. And in 2025, we again came up with the HACCP 2025, which we brought 2 problem statements, and we got 2 solutions. Like one is like trace an object, and other is take it down service, which was very child security specific problem statements we plotted based on AI. And what we understood is that in that HACCP in 2025, we had participation from the student community. Around 70% of our participant was from student community alone. And we were a bit skeptical also when we get a lot more participants from the student participation for the student community. We were a bit skeptical that will we get as a product, or finally we will get a solution or not. But to our surprise, what happened is that we even in what we did in 2021, we got even better a solution within even a very limited time. They could actually build very excellent solutions, 2 solutions which can be actually rolled out, which can be used at the national level itself. So it's ready to roll out. Actually, as you all know, the elections have came in Kerala, and that is where we have a bit delay in rolling out the product. And in 1 or 2 months, it will get rolled out in the national level also. So from that experience, we are coming up in 2026 also. So this time what we are doing is that we are planning it to have hackathons at the pan-India multi-city level. Multi-city, like we can conduct these hackathons at different locations in India, different institutions. Like we are partnering with institutions and other IT companies also, those who are able to host or render their service for hosting these hackathons at their premises. We are engaging with a lot of universities, other IT companies like Infosys and all. Soho is actually helping also. So we are engaging with those institutions, and still open to other institutions who are willing to partner us. So we are like planning to have a multi-city hackathon at these locations, and after these multi-city locations, we regroup and we select a core team which can build the solution, can take the solution, and we will take them to the final 50 to a final boot camp, which is hosted alongside with the Cocoon conference. I don't know how many of you already know about Cocoon conference, the cyber security conference. It's the 19th edition coming up. So it's an international cyber security conference, well organized by Kerala Police and the ISRA. So it is actually co-hosted along with the Cocoon conference, which the final 50 participants along with the mentor team. We will have the mentors around 20-25 mentors also supporting the 50 core participants who can build a solution for Kerala Police in 2026, like we had in 2021 and 2025. That is what we are planning to have in 2026 also. So that is where we are trying to reach out to institutions, trying to reach out to like other IT organizations and companies, where they can actually partner with us. They can actually engage with us in this initiative. So that is the a broad rundown of what HACCP is all about. And I also invite Georgie to have a rundown on these projects. Georgie, please over to you.
Thank you very much, Rajiv. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible, Georgie.
Yeah, thank you very much, Lakshmi, Sharvana Kumar, sir, and Rajiv. Good evening, everybody. This is Georgie Kurin representing the public or the industry part of Cyberdome. I got the fortune to get associated with Cyberdome since the inception, when it was started in 2016 as a public-private partnership initiative by Kerala Police, primarily driven by the realization that police alone cannot address the emerging cyber threats. So every day there is a new cyber threat which is coming up, and law and order establishments across the globe are always challenged because their tools and technology may not meet the new threats and frauds which are coming up. India, as we all know, is one of the most successful in terms of digital penetration. We have mobile phones and internet available to a large percentage, the majority or the largest percentage when we consider the entire globe. And we don't see the ease at which we do the Google Pay or any digital payments, even if we go to any of the so-called developed countries across the globe. Yes, we were so successful in making the digital penetration so successful, and all our platforms as part of the tech stack of India, including the Aadhaar, the digital payment services, everything were so successful. So that made all this accessible to a large population. At the same time, that opened up a new level of threat, because when all these cyber capabilities are opened to the public, it is impractical to ensure that people are educated at the same pace against the new threats which are coming up. So every day there is something new. And Kerala Police is one of the first law and order establishments to realize this fact. And in 2016, as Rajiv rightly said, they started the public-private partnership, and people like me got the opportunity to associate with Kerala Police Cyberdome. Now, Cyberdome stands as one of the most successful such projects and a case study to the entire, like there are so many organizations, universities studying the successful PPP model, which they see in Cyberdome. HACCP, one of the many initiatives of Cyberdome, is focusing on providing a platform to individuals, primarily to tech-savvy, socially committed individuals across the nation, to come forward and utilize their skills in developing, operating, and deploying new age, cutting edge technology to ensure that cyberspace is a safe space for the common man. HACCP is not just another hackathon that we see in the world. This is something which is driven fully by Kerala Police side, and it is an innovation platform to solve real-world cybercrime challenges through technology, talent, and collaboration. As Mr. Rajiv has mentioned, in 2016, it all started with an informal meetup of cloud security professionals in the region. And seeing the potential, the visionaries in Kerala Police gave the permission to conduct the first full-scale offline hackathon in 2018. In 2020, when COVID came, we were all wondering how we will take that noble initiative forward. And we were given the suggestion, why don't you consider conducting in a virtual hackathon? And that became one of the most successful hackathons that we had till then, with so much participation from the entire nation. We had thousands of people applying for it, and we shortlisted hundreds of them. We came together, and we had a Discord-based platform in which the selected hundreds of volunteers worked day in and day out to develop certain solutions. And these solutions were used in real-life applications, including supporting Kerala Police in providing some assistance in distress and issuing pass, etc. during the COVID situation. So unlike any other hackathon, one primary difference is people who are participating will see the output of their tech capability and effort being utilized by millions of people on a real-time basis, and that making huge difference in the way people live. 2021, we started moving into a product build model in which we started thinking of developing applications to address some of the core tech challenges. Like, for example, there is so much anti-social and anti-national activities happening in the dark web. We see only 10% of the internet. That is where we all interact. But there is a 90% of dark web deep underneath, where there is so much anti-national activities are happening. Narcotics are sold left, right, and center. There are even services available in which people can be hired to damage or kill or murder another person. There is so much child sexual exploitation activities happening, which is a sad reality. And law and order establishments across the globe are really challenged on how to tackle. There are commercial solutions available, but again with so much challenges, because commercial solutions are primarily driven with a profit motive by industrialists that may not fully address the real life challenges faced by law and order establishments. So Cyberdome took the challenge and gave the challenge to the HAC'KP community on why don't you develop an application to help Kerala Police do real-time analysis of cyber threats in the dark web and use it for identifying anti-national and anti-social activities. And that gave birth to one of the most successful platforms used by law and order establishments in the nation. It is called Grapnel. Grapnel, the name is derived from Padala Karandi, that is in those who are you understand Malayalam in this among the audience might be able to appreciate it. It's a tool used to clean and dig out the things which have fallen into the deep wells. So the name is derived from that. Exactly aligned to that, Grapnel does exactly that.
Can I interrupt
during
for a second?
Yeah, sure.
To all the participants' knowledge, the Grapnel, the name was suggested by George itself.
Thank you so much.
Amazing.
I was so fortunate to have got the opportunity for that. And 2022 and 2024, we were scaling up Grapnel. And 2025, we did the hackathon in a multi-track model, in which, like, I think we had the maximum number of people registering for the hackathon. We had multiple rounds of selection, screening, etc. conducted to filter in about 300 people to the final sprints of activities. And it got it culminated in a four-day hackathon event held at Kochi in one of the in the Taj Hotel, in which we had IPS officers, senior police officers, CyberDove members, volunteers like us, and the HAC'KP participants who were selected. We were staying together for 4 days, and we had some international agencies also partnering with us, primarily because they were able to give us some challenges and use cases for developing something. Surprisingly, the at the end of the first day, the representatives from the international agencies came back to us saying that what many organizations, many in the big organizations were struggling for the past 2-3 years, your team, the hackathon kids, have developed in 1.5 days. So that was something which was so surprising, realizing the potential of the kids, how the hackathon, the Kerala Police platform were able to leverage and motivate them to develop something which they were able to develop in. So 4 days, we had a full-blown product, which we will see in the subsequent slides. 2016, we are targeting something much more because we don't want the hackathon platform to be limited to a small region or a segment. We want everybody to have opportunity to participate and support this. 3 flagship solutions which have come out from the hackathon HAC'KP activities in the past 3 years. One is Graptel, as I said. Annuation is the second one, which is primarily focusing on counter child sexual exploitation, in which it gives the capability for law and order establishments across the nation to trace certain objects or images which they are able to find from some of the child pornographic images, which can be utilized to identify the victim and provide solutions. So initially, we were thinking all the effort will be successful if we are able to, if our platform is able to save the life of one person. Now we are seeing the platforms capable and being used for saving the lives of so many kids across the nation. And this is being appreciated by the international agencies which are working on child safety as well, because they are seeing this really working. Second one is Be Safe, Take It Down, which is used for victim protection. That is again another privacy-driven solution to support the counter child sexual exploitation. So the real problem is as I said, there is so much things happening on the cyberspace. A small portion in what we see in the internet. 90% of the things happening in the dark web, where the police as well as public is really challenged. So there is so much so much online child exploitation happening. Harmful contents are being sold. Anti-national activities are happening. So the cybercrime is scaling faster than the systems built to stop it. Existing solutions are not enough, primarily because solutions are industry-driven, proprietary, too expensive, and in most of the cases that may not be meeting the requirements of the policemen who are working on the ground, on the field. So we wanted to develop a new model of cyber policing built on real-time intelligence, technical agility, and structured collaboration was required. And that is the gap that HAC'KP is designed to address. So the HAC'KP ecosystem, which has evolved over these years. The photo that you see on the screen, those are all real people, real kids who are working with us. We met them a couple of months back. They are active contributors to the HAC'KP activities now. So the ecosystem is driven by a strong volunteer framework of hackers, developers, researchers who are college-going or early career people. A very good mentorship framework, which includes cyber experts, police investigators, industry experts, past winners. So last year's HAC'KP winners are mentors when we conduct 2026 HAC'KP this time. Stakeholders, we have active support from the industry, including the academic institutions, industry partners, and global communities, seeing the change that it is making. The talent engine, it includes innovators, ethical hackers, cybersecurity professionals, academicians, etc., etc. Startups are also part of the activity. And the good thing is, like after hackathon, that paves the way to many startups because so many good ideas come up and they get the opportunity to utilize their product or platform in supporting some of the police activities in a safe manner. And that is a huge platform, very good platform for many startups as well. Traditional, regular, conventional hackathons, it ends with an ideation and the demo presentation. Here, what happens is, as I said, the idea gets converted to something which they can see in the newspapers, in the websites, from the internet, from the national level broadcast that okay, something which is working to assist people, millions of people in the nation. So product is developed, it is deployed, and it is scaling up. HAC'KP, a good example. Something which was created which came up as an idea. Now it is being used extensively by law and order establishments in the nation. And I think many international agencies have also, like many law and order establishments from other countries have also come up expressing their interest to partner with Grapnel so that it can be used for dark web crime combat. Solutions, governance, impact. Yep, Cyberdome, since it is a private-public partnership model, governance is very important to ensure that it is mission-driven. It aligns to the model principles, no misuse, conducted ethically. Confidentiality aspects definitely need to be there. That is one reason why Kerala Cyberdome is the first law and order establishment in India to align their cybersecurity and privacy practices to international standards, and is the first ISO 27001 certified agency in India. 2026, we are moving multi-scale to a multi-scale level. Initially, it was so far it was confined to initially to a specific conference hall, then to a larger space, then to a hotel where we conducted the 4 days of sessions. This year, we are planning in a multi-city hackathon, pan-India multi-city hackathon, covering different cities in India to ensure that socially committed, tech-savvy individuals from across the nation are given an opportunity to be part of this initiative. This is a national cybersecurity innovation platform focused on building scalable, deployable solutions for a safer digital India. 2026 is a year in which this is going to scale up in a much larger scale. There is a significant partnership opportunity. One is individuals who are socially committed definitely need to come forward. Institutions definitely need to expose this opportunity to their students. Organizations should definitely keep their employees aware about this opportunity because they can leverage their skills at their free time for something which is a big social cause. There are so many partners who are associating with us, but at the same time, we need more partners at a scale that we are thinking of at a pan-India level. Definitely, we need more industry support. We want more organization to come forward, more institutions to come forward to provide us the support in conducting this in various forms. This is where ideas become products, talent becomes capability, innovations becomes protection. So it's not a hackathon, it's a national platform. Definitely associating and partnering with such an initiative is something which has to be considered much more than a regular CSR activity. With this, we have completed talking about hackathon. So excited and so happy to talk about Kerala Cyberdome and the hackathon activity. Inviting everybody here to explore more about the activities that is done within Kerala Cyberdome. Talk to others, talk to others about this initiative. And if you think there is an opportunity to associate for your organizations or your or your institutions to associate with us, you can always reach out to us. And here you see the handles to which the partnership queries can be addressed. You can email, you can call. Definitely there will be responses. And as we heard from Mr. Rajiv, who's one of the senior officers supporting as part of Kerala Police Cyberdome, there is a set of so committed police officers who are so committed to ensure that anybody who want to be part of this is given an opportunity. With this, I conclude. Thank you so much for giving me opportunity to talk about HAC'KP. We are here to listen to you, your comments, your suggestions, and even after the 1 hour session, which is getting completed in another 10 minutes, we'll be here very happy to be part of, to associate with all of you. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, Mr. Georgie and Mr. Rajiv. And ladies and gentlemen, you've just heard from the Kerala Police Cyberdome team. They've walked us through a global crisis. They've shown us a world where battlefield has no borders and enemy has no face. But here's the reality check, the wake-up call that should shake us all, actually. Do you know that the global impunity rate, what exactly the figure is for cybercrime? Or, the actual percentage, just imagine if somebody is doing a cybercrime, do you know the actual percentage of these criminals who are caught and punished? Can you believe when I say it's just less than 1%? In a borderless world, 99% of these crimes go unanswered. Or actually, they try to answer it, but, the criminals are not caught. So do you think that we need more than just hope? Don't you think that we need real, tangible solutions to tackle this? Well, look around you. By being here tonight, each and every one of you has just been drafted into this mission. We've just crossed the boundary from a national concern to a global responsibility, especially Mr. Georgie when he was talking about grapnel being, checked by the international teams as well. And let us take a moment to realize the caliber of the leadership we just witnessed. In 2024, India was officially declared as Tier 1 role model country in the Global Cybersecurity Index, and our score was a staggering, I would say a stupendous score of 98.49 out of 100. You were just listening to the very pioneers of law and order, the initial model of law and order, whose contributions were crucial in reaching out to the global peak. It is an absolute honor to have you with us. Thank you, Kerala Police Cyberdome team. Thank you, both of you, for representing the team and then, letting our team, letting all our participants know what exactly is HAC'KP. They just heard about HAC'KP. They heard about Cocoon. Now it is time for you all to dig deeper and know more. The mission is live. The boundary is gone. Let us unite as I officially announce the discussion forum is open now. So whether you're a student with radical idea or a faculty member or a techie, please feel free to ask your question. Let's build that one person into a shield for the world. Thank you. So I think we have somebody from the Global Shaper team ready with a question.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Rebecca.
Ma'am, I'm from Global Shapers. I'd like to ask that how much opportunities we could have in the Kerala police team to assist them as a students, as tech enthusiasts and all. What kind of opportunities we will be having to assist the police team?
Can I answer?
Yes, Rebecca, please.
You actually can participate as a if you want to participate in the HAC'KP, you can participate as a participant where you can be a part of building solution. That's one thing. And if you want to be, as I said, we have two type of engagement in the organization level and the individual level also. So if you are participating as an individual, you can contribute in whatever is your domain, you can contribute to us. Because in HAC'KP also, we have a lot of different teams. It's not about being technical or someone who is into the development or fully technical or like that. It's not limited to that, because the volunteer activity includes everything from the design, from if you are good in moderating a content or like moderating a session, we have a lot of webinar session as part of this hackathon also. So if you are good in moderating, you can be a part of that also. If you are good in designing, we have a lot of engagement in like reach out activities and awareness campaigns and all. We design a lot of posters, we design the website, all the thing. If you are good in content, if you are a good content writer, you can be part of our team. You can help with that also. So it's not about being fully technical or something. If you are good into development also, you can be part of our project also. We not just with the hackathon only we are doing the development. We have the R&D wing also. We have a separate R&D wing where if we identify some good solutions or some problems, we will apart from hackathon, we will try building that applications also. One such application is Be Safe, which we have rolled out. It's cyber safety application where you can actually check for the fraud numbers, verified emails and all, verified contacts of banking, financial sectors and all. So that kind of application we developed, and I'm very proud to say during the COVID also, our team, the BSafe team, which was managing the BSafe application or build the BSafe application, could actually build a emergency pass system. As you all know, during the COVID time, there was the travel restrictions and everything was there. People need to have the pass system to pass to travel, and it was entirely managed, developed and managed by the BSafe team, which was part of our R&D. So they are completely a development team. So that in that sense also you can actually contribute. So it's not actually limited to development or a technical kind of a thing. You can contribute in whatever way you can contribute to us. So that is what I want to tell about being supportive to Kerala Police or Kerala Police Cyberdo. If you are good in development, that's you can be part of a development team. If you're good in other domains also, you can support us in that domain also. We are welcoming everyone to participate and contribute and support. It's a team activity actually. It's not about being technical or something. All the kind of domains are very important in building the team.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rajiv, for answering the question. And thank you, Rebecca. I think Mr. Giri, he has raised his hand. So please feel free to unmute and ask the question.
Sure. Thanks, Lakshmi, for giving me the opportunity. Good evening, everyone. Myself, Giridhar Gopal. You can call me in the short form as Giri. I was in the industry from IT perspective and also pharmaceutical organization with international exposure for 20 plus years. I have adaptive tools, AI-based latest tools access. I was able to build a couple of tools or applications called Guardian, which will track the, whatever the necessary information from the command dashboard as per the need of the hour from the cybercrime. For example, not only, recorded evidences and all, but also cyber tip intake, which is artificial intelligence web chat agent, which will open up like a, simple interface and just notes down what are all the information someone is reporting and creates like a track of incidents in that area. More than 5 to 10 similar type of incidents means it can create like a log and detect and show it to you. So there are many aspects, especially if the requirement is not clear. Someone like me will assume and develop, but once after the requirements are given, we'll be able to even come forward and apply adaptive thinking of Claude platform. That's right now is the hot technology, AI-based technology in the market. But going forward, within a week or 10 days, we may also get Mythos, which is the entire world is waiting for from the consulting perspective, IT perspective. But end of the day, it is nothing but a solution for some problem. That's why they are releasing. So we can apply that also into the industry of cybercrime and threat, including the, whatever the cyber-related issues that we are facing worldwide. So what I have done is prototype taken from worldwide issues that's happening, where most of these cyber issues are not only with us. For advanced countries, what type of a tracking technology they are using, what kind of a better infrastructure that they have when compared with other countries. So what would be the challenges that we can face down the line as the predictive analytics to understand not only what is the current issues going on, what would be the future issues that we can anticipate looking at the worldwide statistics. So that is what I'm currently working on. I'll present my capability deck to Lakshmi and to the remaining leadership once after given me the opportunity. Many thanks. I don't want to take you more time. Many officers are here. Your time is very valuable. We respect that. Thanks for giving me opportunity.
Thank you so much, Mr. Giri. And Mr. Raji, would you like to, like answer to him? Like, I think you already have, Mr. Giri, the email IDs of the Kerala Police team. It's already listed here. Please feel free to connect. And Mr. Raji, anything you want to reply to? Or Mr. Joshi?
We need more discussion on that. I will directly connect with Giri.
Okay, great.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very happy to see the collaborations happening right in this meeting. So anybody else with a question? Mr. Tarun from Cybersplunk or any of the participants? Sharavana Kumar, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Rajiv and Mr. Georgie Kurian, could you please, let us know the step-by-step procedure as to how any student or academician or college or a research scholar could collaborate with you, and what exactly is the process followed? I understand you've already given the email address and names. If you could also elaborate the process, it would be of great help to all of us.
Sure. Right now, the process is very simple. You can just, whatever mail I have given, you can send that interest over mail. We will respond to that. We will connect and we will have a meeting. We will have an online meetup. Usually, we have an online meetup where we elaborate on the activities of Cyberdome and what is expected, and we put out the expectations, and we have an one-to-one meetup. And after that, we have some kind of like police verification and all. But maybe on later stages only it happens. And after that, we can engage them as volunteers. So it's very simple procedure. If you are willing to join, we will take you to our team. No issues with that. You'll just have some simple procedures only. You can just email. We'll have an one-to-one meetup, and we have some kind of NDA like documents which need to be signed and an all-India agreement. That's simple.
Hi, Lakshmi. Thanks, Mr. Rajiv and Georgie. It was a really nice session, and it's really like we have seen like you're doing a lot of work in cyberspace and to protecting people, especially the Cyberdome. Really nice session, Lakshmi. Thank you for inviting all of us, even the Cybersplunk team.
Yeah, great pleasure. And I really hope that your Cybersplunk and Kerala Police collaborate soon. Okay,
For
because
to add up, if the organizers partnership is sought for, we engage as part of MOU. We can sign an MOU, and after that we can, for the organizer partnership, we engage as MOU.
Sure,
And,
definitely.
Okay.
yes, thank you, Tarun, for bringing that up. And we have a statement by principal of SREC, Mamo sir. If you want to unmute, you may. I think they're interested to collaborate as well. So, any other information you need? I don't know if they're still on call.
Yes,
Okay.
madam. Thank you for
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay.
actually, I was in collaboration with Cyberdome, I think, long back before COVID. I even visited their center in Trivandrum and had a discussion with them when I was working in PhD College of Technology. And after my new role, I think we had a break in working with the Cyberdome. Now, happy that I'm again back to the Cyberdome meeting here. And we would like to take up this initiative with our all students. Creating an awareness program, I think it's a main motto of all of us to reduce the crime, because the crime rate is already increasing. Only thing is we can promote more initiatives to increase the awareness among the people in all the industries and all the society. And also, I'm happy to say that we are also collaborated with the Israel organizations, and we are planning to bring a company in our campus for developing a cybersecurity solutions. So through that company, we can able to support and run the hackathon happening along with the Cyberdome. So maybe we can run a parallel track, or we'll be interested to host along with you through got solutions, an Israel and Coimbatore based company, which we are planning to launch in the next week.
Amazing, sir. If I'm decoded it correctly, are you from Sri Ramakrishna Engineering College?
Yes, madam. Yes.
Oh, wonderful. So I'm also an alumnus of a college in Coimbatore, and it's very heartening to see principal college from Coimbatore talking. I think you might be connected with Sharavana Kumar sir as well, I believe.
Yes.
Looking forward.
Yeah, he's Dr. Soundarajan, and he's a principal of Sri Ramakrishna Engineering College, and he's very passionate about cybersecurity, I should say. He has so many initiatives which he has undertaken, and even in Coimbatore as well, a lot of initiatives he has taken with respect to cybersecurity, apart from others. Thank you so much for your interest, Dr. Soundarajan.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Everyone, Lakshmi, I want to just add one thing,
Yes, sir.
and which I was trying to be, propose this cybersecurity thing for like most of the government organization. I met a lot of CM. Even I wrote letter to the PMO also on the website. So as we are talking about more like hackathon or maybe a offensive side of the security, where we do ethical hacking and do hackathons to be just to know vulnerabilities. So if you talk about any cybersecurity framework, so there is a one cybersecurity framework which is NIST, written by the National Institute of Standard Technology. And the way we see a lot of compliances which talk about how to be safeguard an organization. So I propose a lot of time why don't we work as a India, as individual, as a country to work and plan some cybersecurity framework which can provide a guidelines to the organization, to the people and the nation what to do in cybersecurity, how to protect firewall servers, policies, data, and for the other things to be work on. So I made one Bharat cybersecurity framework which has 6 pillars and proposed to PMO also. So this is I think something which we have to do for the defensive side of the cybersecurity, which I have seen missing as a guidelines to be regulate from top to down. This is a suggestion. Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Tarun. And I think the collaboration, the road to collaboration is open already. And a lot of great things are going to happen, I can predict. I think a lot of great minds have united here under this umbrella today. And we look forward to some meaningful collaborations and all aiming at one thing. The mission is to make our country, the world, and everything is cyber safe. So are we entertaining more questions? Mr. Rajiv and Georgie, do you have time, or should we just go ahead with a vote of thanks? Because rest of the questions, feel free, because I've already started getting questions in the mail ID.
This is Georgie. Just wanted to add one point.
Yes, please.
One way in which you can all immediately contribute to this is, please spread the word about the HACCP 2026 and what we discussed today in your social media handles and to your students, your peers, friends, whoever you think will be able to contribute to this, because we want, as more and more people come to know about this, we'll get more and more quality volunteers, and we'll get more and more industries coming forward to support us in this.
Yes. I think by industries, you also mean the CSR support as well, I believe, because for such
that is correct. Yeah.
Yes. So such an initiative to actually take its wing, the initiative needs support from the CSR team as well. So everybody here, or the ones who are listening to this session today, please join in hands and connect the CSR team. The mail ID, I request once again, I think frequently, you can just keep sharing the Kerala Police mail ID here. Please, if you want to collaborate or contribute, contact the Kerala Police Cybertome team. So any other question? Maybe we can wind up if there are no questions.
Lakshmi, just one thing.
Yes.
Before ending, all you are interested about collaboration and contribution, I would like to say, I am an employee of Kerala Police Cybertome, and Georgie is one of our elite volunteers. And I hope in this session, he is a better ambassador than me for Cybertome, right? So that is where Cybertome is all about. That is the value we give to our volunteers, and that is the core of Cybertome. So that is where you all can be Georgie, Every one of you, each one of you can be Georgie. So that is what we expect, and Cyberdome expect, and that is our objective and vision when we launch Cyberdome. That's the only solution we have to tackle cybercrime, I hope.
Absolutely true, Mr. Rajiv, because what you just said, I think that was quite evident to see the teamwork between you both and how you were empowering the volunteer. Huh?
It is absolutely teamwork only. Cyberdome is actually, we always say it's a family.
It is because I've like our team and NCORE team, we visited Thrissur Kepa, the Kerala Police Academy, and we could see the unity between the volunteers. It was like marvelous. It's very rare to see the unity amongst, so many diverse set of people were there, and so many subgroups were there. All of them traveled across, like they were from across the Kerala, different districts. They all united together for that mission. They all had that similar, mission, and they were all so serious because I think the trainers that we trained, they were further training 1,000 schools spread across Kerala. So I think all of us should give a big round of applause. I know it might not be audible; it's an online meeting, but still, hats off to Team Kerala Police Cyberdome for the amount of hard work and amount of impactful work, and how your team has been leading by example. Like I frequently heard the terms you all saying that you were the first law and order. In fact, they were the first to lead by example, and we really hope that this model is applied to the rest of the states and districts in our country. And any other question, please feel free to. I think we are running short of time. What do you say, Mr. Rajiv and Georgie? Because you are our speakers, so. Let me see the participant number. Oh my. So still, I think we have 46, more than 90% of people who joined at 7 o'clock or 6:30. They're still there. That shows they're interested. They're not dropping the call.
Seeing the
So,
collaboration participation, we'll be happy to continue, but definitely in respect of the time of everybody who have joined us from across the nation, I think we should wrap up. And we are always
We are
available.
not actually ending here, right?
Mr. Rajiv and Mr. Georgie, quick question. What sort of advice you would like to give to the students, Gen Z as of now, before we wind up?
In the cyber security side, or like?
Yes, please. Yes, yeah, cyber security perspective.
I have only one solution for all this. Use your common sense is the thing. That is what I have identified in cybercrime. We can't have a foolproof solution which can solve all the problems in cybercrime. Because when the cyber crimes are happening, we know there are a lot of knowledgeable person. Most of the victims are very much knowledgeable. They are good techie peoples also. But where they are losing is like they are getting manipulated. So that is where we need to be for the Gen Z, whatever generation. Don't get manipulated over cyber world also. So that is what I want to tell. Use your common sense. So that's the only safest thing we can say to everyone, and be updated, because it's changing. It's changing every second. The perpetrators of the crimes are running ahead of us. Actually, we have to run along with them. Otherwise, we will get trapped.
thank you.
Absolutely. Just adding to that.
Yes, Mr. Georgie.
Absolutely. Just adding to that, one more point from my side. To the cybersecurity students, my piece of advice is there are definitely business opportunities out there. So many companies, so many products where they can utilize their capability, what they have learned in their engineering college or everything. But at the same time, our students should always look forward to opportunities where they can use their skills in addressing what affects the common man. That is where Cyberdome and everything that Rajiv and we discussed is giving them an opportunity. Not limited to this also. There are like, every day we see so many opportunities where people can come forward, and the Gen Z kids are much more technically advanced than most of us. So definitely they have a lot to do. They can do a lot of.
Thank you very much, Mr. Rajiv and Georgie. Thank you
Yes,
so
and
much.
rightly put.
Well said.
Rightly. I think use your common sense as an advice that is valid for all, not just for Gen Z. And I think that sounds very simple, but it is something very difficult to do, especially when we are so glued to the digital devices these days that common sense is actually staked. And yes, that was a hard reminder, Mr. Rajiv, and thank you, Mr. Rajiv and Mr. Georgie, and all of you here. Yeah, so I think I can move on to the vote of thanks, right? And we'll be winding up the session. Is that fine with everybody?
Before
I'm
you
not
wind up,
getting.
yeah, before
Yes,
you
sir.
wind
Yes.
up, just a quick point. I mean, all of you who are joined, thank you very much for sparing your precious time and joining us today. Please stay tuned. Every first Thursday of every month, we are going to have similar sessions with renowned experts. So please stay tuned and join us every first Thursday so that you can be enlightened with the latest security challenges which are being faced every single moment, every single second. Thank you. Yeah, please proceed with the vote of
Yes,
thanks.
Kumar, sir, you just touched that point, so let me elaborate. Next session will be by our head cyber psychology, Ritu ma'am, and something very interesting is coming for the next Cyber Aware Thursday. So stay tuned and let me move on to the vote of thanks. So as we draw the curtains on this edition of Cyber Aware Thursday, I want you to carry one thought home with you. In the digital world, silence is the greatest vulnerability. And for too long, victims of cybercrime have suffered in the shadows burden by silence they just didn't choose. It was actually not their choice, right? And tonight, we decide that ends now. We are here to ensure that no victim has to suffer in silence again. We have seen the scores. India is a tier 1 role model for the world, but score is just a number. Our strength is our people. And that is exactly what we saw today, right? The discussion that was happening here. Let us erase all the perils of technology, not by running away from it, but by outthinking it. Let us transform every line of code and every digital interaction into a human-centric solution. That is exactly what we all are focused on. And the organizations that have, conducted this Cyber Aware Thursday today, we all are focusing on that. And it protects, empowers, and uplifts. To our incredible speakers from Kerala Police Cyberdome, you are a heartbeat of this resilient nation. And to our partners, Global Shaper Thiruvananthapuram, Cybersplunk, and Offenso, thank you for standing on this bridge with us. And to my tireless team, NCORE Foundation, we are just getting started. To the students, the teachers, the techies, the citizens watching, you are the sentinels of this new frontier. Go out there and build a world where technology is a gift, not a threat. Let's make India and the entire world a sanctuary of cyber safety. Join the cause, join the mission, join HACCP, and yes, it will culminate in Cocoon, so join Cocoon as well. So thank you for your time, passion, and your commitment. Jai Hind and good night.
Jai Hind, good night. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.